Hello, hello. I'm going to check if it's working well. Day 7 challenge. And today we are going to talk about how to overcome a negative situation. So, not sure who is on today. It's a bit later because I was busy with my daughter today, so it was a mommy daughter day, and so I didn't have time to do a blog. You didn't really see me a lot as well, but yes, so today is the topic of today is how to overcome a negative situation, and that happened to me today. And as an entrepreneur, it's very hard to be always positive, that everything, hi, see you like, who is it? And where are you? I don't see anything yet. So yes, when you're an entrepreneur and you do your own business, it's very hard to keep going and be positive all the time. You always find that, unfortunately, life happens. You might have worked with some people and they might not agree with you, or the company is doing different things that you don't really knew that was going to happen. We saw even some MLM completely closing down, and that wasn't what we were expecting. So that didn't happen to me. Good things, it didn't happen to me, but I know some people were very frustrated, and then that's when you reevaluate what you want to do. So what you should do when you get into a negative situation is just take a step back. First, don't answer straight away, because you are still in your angry stage where you might say something that you don't want to. So keep a step back and just breathe. Just make sure that you do put yourself in the seat of the other person, because sometimes we are so focused on what we are doing, we don't think that what we might do might not be good for other people. So the main thing is to keep your posture. It's what I always say, keep your posture. You can't force people to come with you. You can't force people to like what you're doing. And so the best thing to do is just keep your posture, making sure that you explain to them why you're doing that and what would be good for them if they join you. But if they don't, that's their own decision. So keep your posture. Hi Roy, how are you? Where are you? So I know. Where are you? I'm in Jamaica, if you don't know. So I was talking about the posture. So you need to keep you need to keep focus on why you started to do that, and see yourself maybe a year ago and everything you achieve. Okay, it might be a step back for you, but you know that it's just a challenge, another challenge that you have to overcome. So all the negative situations are not always bad, because you're going to move forwards. And maybe it is a sign that you might have to reevaluate what you want to do. If you still want to stay with this company, or if you want to build a team. And that's why it's, the end of the year, and 2017 is going to be a new beginning, a new year. So you can reevaluate what you want to do. So that is one thing that you can do. Don't be too emotional. At the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. You can always build up another team. You can build up another market, or what you are doing. So you need to make sure you focus. If you are in the wrong, and that is something, and that's another part of the posture, make sure you apologize. because that would show leadership as well. So it's very good. It's very important that you apologize or you say, look, I didn't know about it, especially if you are an affiliate and the company decided to, hi Tom, how are you? So it's very important you apologize if something happened and it's not your fault, but you still, as a leader, you need to show that I mean, you're sorry of what happening. Don't run away and say that's it, you know. Thank you. Yes, day 7, as you say, I didn't have the heart for it, but to be honest, thank you very much for all the heart. You have to move on, and that's why I decided to do it, even though I don't have the heart of doing a live video and see my face. I didn't smile for a little while for a good time. But no, you have to move forward. You have to, and it's what I said. I said, what did I do last year, what I was last year, and what am I today? And I know I achieved a lot. And it's when you see negative, how you react on your negative situation, that you're going to grow. Maybe you saw on Facebook my post that wasn't the best day, but you have to make sure that you overcome your negative situation and think as a lesson. Think that you are going to move forward, and maybe it's time, as I said earlier, to reevaluate what you want. Maybe you don't want to do a team. Maybe you want to do some products. Maybe you want to do only coaching. So as an entrepreneur, and if we don't decide to work for a company and be our own boss, you need to enjoy what you're doing. And if you don't enjoy what you're doing anymore, it's time maybe to stop. And maybe that's why all these hiccups comes to you. And thank you very much, Tom. So that's why, hi Andy, how are you? I didn't see your day 7. By the way, challenge today, I didn't see it. Maybe you'll do it later. So so try your best to resolve the bad situation, but if you can't, don't, I mean, it's not the end of the world. So that's what I wanted to say, and what I wanted to send a message. I know it's very hard when, oh, you did, and I missed it, Andy, sorry, I'm going to see the replay. I didn't see, that's why I was checking before I was doing my live to see if you were on or not. Sorry. So I'm nearly finished on this day 7. So how to overcome your negative situation. As I said, keep your posture. Yes, it was very late, Angie, for you, and for you, especially in the UK. For me, it's late, but it's 8:15, so it's still okay. Thank you, Tom, for all the love and the likes. Really appreciate that. So what you have to do to overcome is just keep your posture, try to resolve all the situation. But if you can't do it, if it's a problem with the company or problem with projects or whatever, you can't really do anything. So keep your posture, try to resolve. If you can't, well, it's not the end of the world. Something will come up. And what I find is you need to reevaluate. If you have too many step back and too many hiccups in a company, even though I find that I really like the thank you, Andy. Thank you, Tom. I really appreciate that. Even sometimes if you really like a company, it's very hard to step back. And I had one of my, the person I was inspired, maybe it was 2-3 years ago. She just, after changing everything in what she was doing MLM, she was into all of that. And she decided to take a step back, and even though she was making a lot of money and she was really, really doing well on her company, she decided to take a step back because she didn't feel that she was happy with what she was doing. and now she's doing something completely different. She reevaluated her life completely with her family. She talked to her kids, she talked to her husband, they moved, but she did decide to change her life because she wasn't happy, even though she was making money. So sometimes it's a negative situation can be coming to a positive situation if you know what to do. If you are completely if you don't move forward, if you kind of let yourself go and just go and cry on the side of the room or whatever, you're not going to move forward. And as an entrepreneur, it's not rosy every day, and I guarantee you, if someone tells you that it's rosy every day, it's not. We have good days and we have bad days like everybody else. So that was my message for today. Thank you very much for listening. My blog, I didn't do a blog about it. As I said, it was Mommy Daughter Day, even though I had to deal with a lot of different things. But my blog is www.followkathy.com. If you want to see some tips, I'm not sure tomorrow what I'm going to do. It will be my day 8. But I want to wish you a very good evening, day, wherever you are, whenever time it is for you. And I really appreciate all the love and the likes. And thank you, Tom, for being with me every day. I really appreciate that. Thank you for listening. If you want to listen my videos, you can always click on the notification, so you're notified every time I'm live. Or also, if you are interested, tonight we have at 9 o'clock a very good webinar. Brian finally is going to be doing the law of attraction. So if you want to join the webinar, leave me a comment and I'll give you the link. So it's completely free, and I'm sure it will be a very good webinar with a lot of nuggets. Thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You make me smile. You see, I didn't have to smile all day long, Tom, but I really appreciate it.